and how they clip it up, and how, again, I know for a fact, I mean, I say this every time we got to talk about DDG. I understand a lot of people aren't familiar with DDG's dating history, his music career, or anything. They only know him for dating Haley Bailey. But realistically, he was in a relationship with Ruby Rose beforehand, and she got a video that's going viral, and it was her and she sitting down with Bobby Altoff, and she talked about how DDG was the one who talked her into starting a OnlyFans page. So I guess Ruby Rose and BIA must have had some type of smoke, because basically Ruby Rose didn't want DDG to put out the song he had with BIA. So I'm gonna play this clip of BIA and DDG explaining why they didn't put out the song that they originally had together.
Oh, remember that song that we made years ago that you never put out? Oh, don't play it though.
Don't play it. Yeah, it's crazy.
You talking about on the other album?
That he didn't put out because somebody told him, somebody was like, "I don't put that out."
Yeah. We can talk about it.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Why not?
It's your story to tell, not mine.
Should I talk about it?
It's not my business. It's not my tea.
You want me to talk about it?
I don't want you to do a damn thing. That's that's your business, brother.
You want to talk about it?
That's your business, bro.
Yeah, what happened with that song?
So basically, the song was like,
because I didn't know it was an issue till way later. I just asked, why the song don't come out? Why the song don't come out? And then you said, what you said? Issue?
I was in a relationship at the time. Me and her did a song, but the song was kind of like
freaky.
In a way,
it wasn't really freaky. So
but it was just
I need a buzz. Oh, remember?
It was the verse, like the verse we was saying. Made it.
That's my girl.
Yeah, the verse was just like, you know.
One thing about me, don't ask me to get on the song if you're gonna have a problem with how I.
No,
did you have a problem with it? He loved the verse.
Just play the song, bro.
So should I try?
I don't think I should play it.
No, don't play it.
I ain't gonna play it.
Don't play it. But still, it's the fact that if we let it fly at that time,
it would have went.
It would have went flying. It would have been. It would have been cool.
It should have been on.
How long was it? Like how long ago? One of my favorites.
Years.
It was like like. You said what? What'd you say? How many relationships ago?
But more of the story is he didn't put it out because he was in a relationship and the person at the time didn't want him to put it out a song with another girl.
Oh, okay.
So the moral of the story: don't let relationships get in the way of your creativity,
your business,
or your vision. Listen, chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Put your money first.
Always.
Because your money's never gonna wake up one day and realize it don't love you no more.
Man, you preaching.
Take care of your family and your loved ones and your friends.
And lock them.
Hey, and your kids. That's all I got to say, chat.
Damn.
You got something to say?
Nah, she ate that one. I ain't gonna lie.
So again, like I said, and of course, people in the shade room, maybe because you're not that familiar with either one of them, they try to make it seem like that she's talking about Ruby Rose. Like, slow down. Like, I get it. I understand how social media work, but sometimes you just gotta kind of like, all right, though. We didn't kind of like then beat this dead horse long enough.
I think that's I think because that right now that's who it is. You was last with, and that's who
but I mean, just still, but even again, but my only thing is just like, all right, y'all know who this dude is by now. Like, y'all didn't drag him enough to sit here and act like you don't know who he is, that you should at least know to the fact that, all right, this man was in another relationship. It's literally a video of Ruby Rose going viral right now, like on these same exact pages. I can literally go on this and play the same on literally today on this the same exact day this video was going viral. The Ruby Rose joint was going viral with her sitting here saying DDG was the one that talked her into sitting here starting her OnlyFans page, and that was during the shutdown.
And you're absolutely right about it, because I think that was what was it, Wild 'N Out, I think it was on, and he was on there, and somebody was like, oh yeah, I heard you're a little YouTube, like cracking jokes. I'm like, you're a little YouTube kid, and nobody know who you are. And then when I heard, I think it was the song that he performed, because I think it was him and Offset or Quavo. He got a song with one of them, I think.
Probably just talking about. I mean, his biggest song was a song with him and Blueface. That
that's what he performed.
Moonwalking the Calabasas.
Yeah, he was performing that joint, and I was like, oh shit, that's who. You know what I'm saying? But I think more people just know because that's who's most recently with. Like you said, he probably has a track record, but like just hearing that clip, I would have thought he was talking about Holly.
But no, just one because she don't come off at that type of. Why would she care?
No,
about
she don't
Bia?
come up. But that's the last. But that was the last relationship that I know he was in.
Yeah, cool, but still, but we just if we even if we just listen to the story though, even just to me that story don't seem like
no, it don't say it don't
Haley
seem
Bailey would care about
like,
him doing a song with Bia. Like, bro,
it don't seem like that. But the way, like I said, because that's the last person I seen him with, and I know that's who he have a kid with. Like I said, I didn't know about the whole Ruby. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know about that situation. I remember when it was going on with the whole because didn't she wear the shirt or something like that? That's when they first started going back. Like I said, so I didn't. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have, no. I wouldn't have thought nothing about it. I would have thought he was talking about Harley. When they was like, "Oh, let's not say her name. Why can you say Ruby Rose?"
Because he probably really don't want. He don't want to give her no attention for real. Because I think like he kind of like when you because of course
that's why I thought it was. I think
the reason why he said don't say her name because I think about it. Just even originally when him and Haley started when they had their little situation, they had the back and forth and about the T-shirt about Haley wearing one of Ruby Rose T-shirts or whatever the case may be. I think he tries to separate. Like if you don't know he dated Ruby Rose, he don't never try to acknowledge that because it's just kind of like, all right, that was a minute ago. Like I kind of really don't want to talk about that. So and I'm sure he kind of don't want to be in as a man. I don't want to be in the middle of whatever Ruby Rose and Bia little smoke that they got with each other.
Okay, yeah, that's why I said I wouldn't.
Like let me because
you didn't tell me that
because social media already don't like him. So I'm sure in his mind he like. All right, let me try to keep it as clean as I possibly can because it's not. Come on, dog. Let's be serious. Like, and no disrespect to Bia, but Bia's playground and her space of where she kind of breathe air in the entertainment industry ain't something that Hailey or Haley Bailey is going to care about. It's more of the Ruby. Like that's her playground. Bia's playground is Ruby Rose. So like, let's if we just being honest on just who is on Bia, who radar Bia is probably on. Like, come on, dog. Let's be serious. Y'all barely know who DDG is. Like, you really think that, like, Haley Bailey cares about Bia? No disrespect to Bia, but let's be serious. Yeah. All right, so I do want to play this clip of Funny Mike. He was